Ms. Halbert.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Very quick questions. Quite some time ago, I asked, had we contacted the Workforce Investment Network?
Yes, we have.
You have. Have you hired? How many individuals through WIN have you hired?
Us.
Can you speak into the mic, please?
They have sent us over 40 people. Well, they contacted 40 plus people for interviews, and of the 40 they contacted to interview, I believe 8 showed up for interviews. And we offered jobs to about 6 of them. We had one that was disqualified. He disqualified himself because of a personal issue. I had another one that declined a job because he saw what the crews actually had to do, what the workers actually had to do, the work they had to perform, and he declined, saying he could not perform the job duties.
And so are you now suggesting that in lieu of just continuing to go through the normal HR processes, which would include reaching back out to WIN and, publicly publicizing these jobs, whether it's through local radio, television, or whatever, are you saying that you're just going to bring those other individuals back, or what's your plan?
We're going to continue hiring locally, but I cannot hire 200 people tomorrow and safely and sufficiently trim the trees for Memphis Light, Gas, and Water around the power lines.
Well,
That's why we had said that we would hire.
So how long did it take you to train the individuals from, where are they from?
Central America.
Central America, because I'm just struggling so hard because our money keeps leaving our city. This is just a struggle. How long did it take you to train them?
It varies. There's groundman training, trimmer training.
I mean, are they getting trained in Central America and then being brought over?
No.
Because I think the concern that I have, we continue to tell everyone in government our money in the city of Memphis is walking out of our city. We need our money to stay in our city. And so it is now December, and you said you're going to need these individuals back in the spring. And so how long would it take you to train? I mean, I can understand if in the spring you come back to us and say, look, we started out by getting 40, 60, 100 people, and it dwindled on down, because at this point, I mean, it's almost looking like, I don't know. Something just is looking a little strange.
Of the 45 people that we hired here locally in the last 7 months, 50 quit.
I understand that.
I understand.
But it doesn't
We
mean...
actually have 5 less people working for us now that live in Memphis than we did when we started this process.
I understand that, sir. Let me say this, because my time is ticking. It just appears that it's easier for you to go across to another country and get those workers than it is to continue the normal HR practices, processes, and procedures. We need the citizens of Memphis and or Shelby County, even in our region, to be hired, to keep our money inside of our city, whether it's them paying a tax, whether it's them, living here, housing, whatever their situation is. But to suggest, it just almost looks like it's easier for you to go to another country and bring them here. That's all I'm suggesting. And in the springtime, before you get ready to, President Collins, before you all get ready to roll this out, you come back to council, you let them know what you did to recruit and what the numbers are. If we can't hire, then we can't hire. But at least you continue to try. And don't make it easy to just go overseas to bring somebody in to take money to a whole nother country outside of our city. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Can I ask a question?
No, sir.
Was that no?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Collins, quick question. When does this contract with ABC expire? This is the second year?
This is the second year, it has 3 more years.
3 more years, and basically they're taking care of clearing of lines, storms, and what else are they doing?
Their primary function is to clear the trees along power lines. As I explained in the committee earlier today, we typically have 2 contracts going on simultaneously. During most of 2015, we only had the one with ABC because when we went out for a bid for the other contract, both of the low bidders were disqualified because they did not meet state bidding regulations. So ABC's been sort of having to do double duty during 2015. Going forward, we have now a second contract with Asplin that you approved a few weeks ago. So now we have the 2 contracts, and ABC's work is primarily line clearing, and Asplin's contract is for other things, including storms.
So basically, Asplin received the contract that the other 2 vendors had bid on before, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay. You know, my thing is simple, and I say this all the time. You know, it's one of those things where I deal with. I understand ABC, they have done work throughout the country, and they're currently doing work throughout the country. But however, it's just going back to what Councilwoman Halbert said. It's a nice contract. Now, I understand the overhead, but we really need to focus on building our local economy. And I just would say the next time, and I'm hoping those other companies are listening to this meeting tonight, get their paperwork in order to make sure that they can work for our hometown energy company, because we are really sending a lot of money outside the city of Memphis. And this isn't Houston Light Gas and Water. That's where ABC is based out of. It's Memphis Light Gas and Water. And we have local vendors here that can provide those services. And, you know, I'm not trying to dictate how you run your organization over there, but I think as ratepayers and taxpayers in the city of Memphis, we do deserve some type of local participation and representation as it pertains to contracts over there at Memphis Light Gas and Water. That's all I have, sir, but I just wanted to let you know that. And I just also find it extremely hard to believe that we can't find a workforce. All the people that I see on a daily basis looking for work, I just find it hard to fathom that you guys can't find people to take jobs. That's absolutely mesmerizing to me. And I just think that the effort is not there. And I think we use Central America as an excuse because, as you said early on, those people are trained, and so that lowers your costs. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Berlin Boyd. Mr. Bill Boyd, you have the floor.